Okay, we're here for part 3. So what does it mean if the data does not seem to be in a pattern? Basically, it means there's no relationship. So under your note, just say no relationship. Notice that I'm writing with my mouse, hence the really messy writing. But I have to invest in a pen stylus. I'm going to do this again. Okay. So in summary, we can use this table of values to let us know about the data itself, to organize us. So organize, and make it easy to make comparisons between different data points that we have. You can also graph easily from the table of values. So one of the first questions we need to ask when we look at a table of values or a graph is there a pattern? It's a lot easier, and you know the expression, picture is worth 1,000 words. It's a lot easier to see that on a graph than it is in a table of values. So you're going to ask yourself, do all the little points look like they're forming a line, or are they forming a curve? That's a bad. Okay, and if there's no predictable pattern, then we just say that. So we just say no relationship. How do we go about choosing which is the dependent or the independent? Sometimes it's not too difficult because you know it's time or it's something that goes up in a regular fashion, but sometimes it isn't as obvious. So ask yourself, is the value that you're looking at dependent on the other value? If it's dependent on the other value, then it is the dependent variable, and your independent will be the other variable. So you really have to look at what the data is and what it looks like in order to decide that. And then, is it a line or a curve? So sometimes you don't. You kind of look at it and use your imagination. So here I've got something, and you can see that it's going up in a pretty linear fashion. So we can just draw a line right in the middle there like that. It's supposed to be straight. I should have used my other tool for that. Let's just do that. Try again. Okay. Lots of dots. And I'm going to use my line tool because then I can get a nice straight line through it. Much nicer. There we go. Okay, so I have a line. And if, let's say I decided to do this one, not quite as easy, but if you look at it, it's kind of generally looks like a curve. So I would take if you're lucky enough and your parents have a flexible curve, you can actually have a ruler that will actually do it. But it's something like that. Okay, and it goes through it. And then you have the other kind of scatter plot, which is just everywhere and really is not obvious at all. That's the end of part 3.